See students, this is how a cell holder is. Cell holder means which is useful for holding the cells. It is a place where the cells can be fitted. So this cell holder is found in almost various electrical gadgets or the equipments which we uses in our day-to-day life. For example, clock. Into a clock also you need to fit the cell and then the clock will work. So like this you will find a cell holder at the back of the clock. Then you will find this into the toys also, where you have to fit the cell and the toys will work. Then let's speak about lithium ion cell. Lithium ion cells are used into our mobile phones and laptops. These are to be recharged and it contains more electrical energy than that of nickel cadmium cells. So it has a longer shelf life as compared to nickel cadmium cells. Now connecting cells I've already taught you. See here again the figure is given of a connecting cell. You can see that the positive terminal of first cell is connected to the negative terminal of the second cell. Then this positive terminal of the second cell is connected to the negative terminal of the third cell. This positive terminal of the third cell is connected to the negative terminal of the fourth cell. So like this, when various cells are arranged into series, it results in the formation of a battery. Now we will study magnetic effects of electric current. In this activity you need to take a tray of matchbox and you have to remove all the matchsticks from it. Then you take a magnetic needle, placed that magnetic needle into that box properly or the tray properly, and wind a long wire along it. You have also you need to use cells into this. Then a key will be there and that will be connected to the bulb. Now bring one bar magnet near the magnetic needle. You will notice that the direction of the magnetic needle is changing. The current is induced, the magnetism is induced, which is allowing the electric current to flow through the circuit. When the electric current will be flowing through the circuit, the bulb will glow. So this indicates that whenever the bar magnet will be brought near the magnetic needle will be changing its direction, and when it changes its direction, a current is induced, it is introduced, and it starts flowing through the circuit. And this was first observed by Hans Christian Ørsted, and it states briefly that an electric current passes through a wire when a magnetic field is produced around the wire. And why the magnetic field has been produced? Because first of all we have taken the magnetic needle, the bar magnet was brought near the magnetic needle, because of that the magnetic field was created. Now magnetic field means the region which experiences the magnetic energy, and then that magnetic energy, it allows the electric current. That magnetic energy gets converted into the electrical energy, so it results in the formation of the electric current. That electric current will flow through the circuit, which will make this bulb to glow. So this is how the first activity was. Now we need to study the second activity. In second activity you have to take a long flexible copper wire. It should be insulated so that we will not be harmed with the current or we will not get a shock. And we have to wind it tightly along a screw. That screw is going to be a metallic screw. You can take an iron screw like that. And then that is to be connected to one cell. There's going to be a key also. And then you have to connect the two ends of the wire into the circuit, and then you have to make the circuit like this. Okay, that means a cell is also there, a key is also there, wire is also there, and this is the screw. Then you have to do the following things. You have to take 2 to 4 iron pins near to the screw, and now start the current in the circuit by plugging the key. Whenever, as I told you, that whenever the key will be plugged, whenever the key will be closed, the electric current will flow. So whenever that electric current will flow, whenever we'll be closing the key, the electric current will start flowing through the entire circuit, that means through this wire. And it will be noticed that the pins will be stuck to the screw, to the tip of the screw. Then why all these things are happening? The reason behind it is that whenever the electric current will flow into the wire, the magnetism will be produced, the magnetic field will be created. And as soon as the current will be stopped, that means if we are opening this key, the current will be stopped and the magnetism will be vanished, the magnetic field will be disappear. and the system of coil and the screw is also called an electromagnet. So this system is known as electromagnet because we have not used an actual magnet over here, but simply magnetism has been induced into the nail or into this screw because of the electric current. That means the electrical energy has been converted into the magnetic energy over here. So such kind of setup is also known as electromagnet, and because the magnetism was induced here, the pins were stuck to the tip of the screw itself. So electromagnets are used to produce strong magnetic field, and it is useful into various scientific research. Now only electric bell, this last topic is left, that we shall study into next video.